Howdy folks, I wanted to make a video here to show how one of my primary horseradish propagation bed is coming along, and this random radish, which does not necessarily need to be here, feed that to the chickens, but I'm really curious to dig one of these guys up here. I had a few rather large horseradishes that I took root cuttings of like 2 weeks ago or something like that. It wasn't very long, and there's lots of stuff happening. So let's see what one of these little sections with the root, how much is it actually rooted. Wow, okay, I'm seeing a lot of white roots here. Look at that. Okay, because you can see how big that root cutting is here. Here's my thumb. Okay, so it's like a little thumb size piece of horseradish. You could probably get away with smaller. Look at all this new growth on here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in. I want to see if I can find a smaller one to show you guys. But it's seeming like horseradish is almost more amenable to root cuttings than like maybe even comfrey, which is crazy. Because comfrey is notorious for just being one of those things that never gets out of your beds. Okay, let's look at this guy. All right, this is another longer piece, but skinnier. And for reference, we are in the very beginning of September. So there's not a whole lot of time left in the season for these guys to size up. Let's see what this little tiny one. Okay, that was another little piece there. I was hoping to dig one up to show that it has like a little tiny nubbin, but I think I made all these a little bit bigger. But very vigorous growth. Oh no. Okay. So let's start off being I think I had like 4 horseradishes. Is now what? There's at least 50 in here now. I'm gonna let most of these size up. I'm gonna try to sell a few, and we have some character here. Looks like grass. No, that was onions, garlic. Okay, so there's been a lot of stuff in this bed, but horseradish, very, very easy to propagate. While I'm out here, I think I might as well make a little update on how my hops are doing. So all these hops are ones that I rooted out. I root forced using a air bubbler system. I have it, if you're not familiar with that, go ahead and check out that video on the bubbler system. But they had just those water roots, okay? And I came through here, and that was like a month ago or so, at least 3 weeks. And these are doing great. Lots and lots of new growth. They're even starting to flower. And I mean, the hop stems I just cut willy-nilly, root force them in water, the bubbler system for about 10 days. They had tons and tons of roots. Put them down in here. And now I have another like 20 hops plants that I can go and plant out in landscape, sell a few. There's also a welcome wild friend here is purslane. And I don't even know how the purslane got here, but it showed up on the farm a few years ago. And I don't know, but I don't know about some other folks, but I really, really love purslane. It's like a succulent, very delicious edible green. So I'm gonna let that go too. And this hops is providing some nice shade for that. And gotta do some weeding here too. So those things are living, and so are the willows and some of the sea buckthorns. A lot of them died, but a lot of the females actually did survive. Cool.